and show, you know.
Okay.
Okay. And if you don't know, you don't have to know. So my first question is, have you seen any homeless in Greensboro?
Yes.
And what happened?
Well, typically the homeless I see are like under overpass bridges and it used to be park benches until they kind of outlawed that. But you know, you see that, and you see some of it at the parks, not as much, but downtown in particular, and that, you know, where the interchanges for the highways are.
Okay. I forgot to ask you, is it okay to ask your name?
Keith Bunch.
Could you spell that?
Keithbunch.
Thanks, Keith. Second question, in your opinion, why do people become homeless?
Oh, it's an array of things. It's everything from, you know, financial to divorce, marital, job loss. I would say economy has probably created most of it this time around.
Okay. Third question out of 5. What would you do if a homeless woman with a baby in her arms came up and asked you for money?
Well, I'd probably give her money. It's you see a lot of people where you have a question mark out there, like the guy that stands at the sign at Costco out there on Wendover. You wonder, you know, you're trying to decide, you know, who's really homeless and who's not. You know, that's a tough decision. But anybody with kids, you got to figure they're not going to stand out there unless they need it.
All right, Keith. And then number 4, what can be done to reduce homelessness, in your opinion?
Well, you could get more of the community foundations involved with it. You could you know, do drives for, you could do fundraisers with, you know, community schools and things like that. You could get the school system involved. We raised money for Gateway Education Center for 10 years, which was for kids with disabilities. So, you know, there's all kinds of ways you can achieve that. You can do events, holiday events such as art auctions and things like that to raise awareness and money and get the press involved and bring the awareness up and, you know, bring more attention to it and get more people of donor capability involved with it and come up with a rock solid plan to where you can satisfy housing. You could do tax credits for low-income apartments that would be funneled through these foundations or these wealthy people that want to make a donation, but they have to make sure their money's going toward that space and not to a six-pack somewhere, you know?
All right, that's an excellent answer, Keith. Thank you. Last, what should be done with homeless children?
Well, Children's Home Society is one option out there that seems to be growing very healthy right now as far as the emergence of these Children's Home Societies. So I would say more foundations of Children's Home Society type of organizations is probably a good start. You could potentially get some of the universities involved with some of that and see if there is a program that would teach, you know, mentors or potential parents or potential guardians to get involved with it like that. And I think the schools are always a good option to work with for the awareness side, but you guys probably have more say
We have
so
some
in it than
resources,
that.
yep.
Right.
Keith, that was awesome.